name is Allison Starko-Bose from Franklin Method Equestrian, and in this video we're going to be looking at some exercises that you can do to help train your core. So when we want to have a good strong core for riding, we need to think about three things. We need to do something that's going to help to increase the tonus or increase the activation in our core muscles. We also want to add in movement, and we also need to make sure that we can coordinate breathing. So achieving those three goals to ideally train the core well. So I've got some Franklin balls with me. And if you don't have Franklin balls, you can use like a wobble board or something similar. We're going to be standing on the balls. So you want to make sure that you have your weight balanced on the balls. And then I'm going to take these two other Franklin balls. And if you don't have Franklin balls, you can use like a couple bunched up socks or maybe some nice soft sponges. So we're just gonna put them underneath the shoulders to help us monitor shoulder tension. So one of the things that we see happen a lot, this happens a lot in riding, is the shoulders creep up, and it can be a sign or a signal that the upper body is trying to hold on and engage, and the core muscles aren't necessarily doing what they need to be. So having the balls underneath the shoulders is going to tell us if they're creeping up or not. So you're visualizing, allowing your shoulders to melt down over the balls. And we're going to have a little bend in the knees, so we're keeping our breathing going, so breathing nice and fully. And then we can bounce on the balls a little bit. And then from here, we'll go into some lateral flexion of the spine. So keeping that breathing going. And can you balance your foot? So try not to bring the toes down or touch the heels down. Can you keep your balance on top of the balls? So this is challenging for me too. And then we're gonna rotate. Rotate the spine, keeping shoulders relaxed. Good, and then we'll just take balls out, step back down and off, and now we notice how we feel. So a nice thing about using the balls in this way is it helps to reduce tension in the feet, also tension in the shoulders. Okay, so I'm going to put these down. All right, so now I have some little hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, you could use like maybe cans or water bottles, just something that has a little weight to them. So we're gonna step up onto the balls again. So trying to balance on the balls, we're now gonna take the weights up overhead. So this is going to raise up our center of gravity and make this more challenging for our core. So we're bringing up the stiffness that's required in the core. So we're gonna keep breathing and we're gonna add some movement. So we do lateral flexion. And we do rotation. Ooh, see, challenging for me too. So breathing. And then you can circle. Really challenging for the core. Ooh. Okay, and then we slowly step back and off. Good, and you can just place the weights down so we notice how that feels. Maybe a little more engaged in our core. So that's a really nice little series that you can do and practice to help bring some more activity and help train your core, kind of a different and interesting way. So the 3 things that you want to focus on are, doing something that's going to make the core need to be more engaged, maintain your breathing, and add some movement. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.